Every year in a small town in rural Bolivia, hundreds gather for a brutal fighting festival where, historically, they fight each other to the death.
There's a lot going on. Oh, someone's coming! Oh, that's loud. Tear gas is no joke.
Knowing this existed a mere 3 hours away from us, we packed our bags and headed north with two questions on our mind. 1. Why does this exist? And 2. What happens if someone foreign shows up?
Okay, looks like we're here. Is it just me or does anyone else feel like they're getting weird looks here?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's nice.
By almost everybody.
Very uncomfortable with all these looks. Shall we make moves before the boy lamps us? Ideally I want to talk to someone in English and find out what this is all about.
Pero ahora no creo. Pues.
No problema, so no personas aquí hablar inglés.
Inglés no. Esta noche es la fiesta igual.
La fiesta,
Ajá, esta noche.
pero no...
Bailar.
Esta noche más poquito. Mañana vas a cuidarte de los gases porque largan gases.
Okay, so basically what that woman's just said to us, there's going to be dancing tonight. Tomorrow there's going to be a ton of fighting. There's going to be a ton of police.
Said if the gringos fight, they're the ones most likely to get gas.
Yeah, so
I think that's good because it means that they won't encourage us to fight.
In order to kill time before the party tonight, we explored the area, interacted with the locals and watched the donkey get whipped.
can you please explain to us what's about to happen now that it's getting dark?
So basically, as they say here in Macha, lights go out, fists come out.
Once night fell, however, people's attitudes towards us changed, and they all started to want photos with us. I mean, look how happy we made them.
It's meant to kick off here, allegedly. So we've got a lovely wee vantage point, we've got some drinks, and we still wait. We still wait for something to happen. But the thing is, everyone we've spoken to, they love the idea of having a scrap.
Yeah, it's a sign of respect, I think. They all seem very nice, but there's not one person here when you've asked them, do they want to fight? They're going to, oh no. It's all, oh yeah, of course we want to fight, bring it on. Can't wait.
Now I want to give you guys a heads up. When they say party, it's probably not the type of party that you and me would think of. It basically involves people walking around in a circle and a man whipping them if they weren't going at the pace that he wanted.
This is a dancing party, it's whipping the audience.
We ended up watching this for 3 hours before we saw our first glimpse of a fight.
Where's the whipper? Look, they're away. Aye, we've got to follow that crowd, don't we?
You see what happened?
No, what happened?
I don't know.
It seems like there's a scrap,
on there.
but people are saying like to fight tomorrow instead.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
it's like
instead.
we're gonna get him back tomorrow. That's what
Yeah.
it said. Right now, there's only one community here. It's
Yeah,
Macha.
yeah.
But tomorrow, there'll
like
be
it
like a
comes.
62.
62 communities.
62 communities fighting here.
Alright, don't really know what to make of exactly what we just saw. Nice wee fight at the end of the night though, so I'll take that.
And I think the most important thing tomorrow is getting it early enough to see the transition from nicey nice to
Scrappy
to pure violence.
Ready for the big day?
Yes. Ready to scrap. Getting our energy in. Our marmalade and butter.
Quite busy for 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Only for a big scrap.
Alright boys, we're going?
Gracias.
Gracias. Hello man.
Morning, everybody.
How you doing?
Doing great, man.
I don't know if you remember this man, but this is Max from last night. He's from Bolivia and seems to be the only person who speaks English in this town, and he's agreed to give us a rundown of what's about to go down.
Well, this dance is very popular back in big cities. But the thing is that in a place like this, in Macha, this is where this dance was born. This way it was created. Now, what's the difference between like the one in big cities and the one we're gonna see today? Back in the days, the real tradition was that there would be fights to death. And the person who would die, this person was like the one that received the honor to be the offering. You know, his blood will be the offering for Pachamama to make the soil fertile. And who is Pachamama? Pachamama is basically Mother Earth. Policemen will be pretty much like the referees. It's like, okay, you, fight. The fight finishes when one falls or starts bleeding.
How many people tend to die in today's world from this?
Oh man, like 2 or 3 people
In Macha or in Bolivia?
here in Macha. A day in this celebration.
So it's likely someone's going to...
Probably. You better be ready for that.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Alright.
I am terrified. Charlie, how are you feeling by the way?
I'm actually feeling a little bit nervous now.
Yeah, same.
As things progressed, the square got busier and busier and busier, to the point where all rival communities had arrived and tensions were running high.
in 24 minutes, when the clock strikes 12, and that thing goes off,
It's going to be carnage.
it just erupts. Jesus.
You're so hyped, aren't you? You're really hyped, bro.
Police are away.
Got good news.
Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Jesus. There it is. There it is. Jesus. Oh. Nice and loud. Tear gas is no joke. My eyes are freaking stinging like hell. There's Charlie. You're right, man.
Yes.
Bag it.
Horrendous, but
I was down for the count.
Genuinely never been better.
It helps.
Which is gracia. This helps with tear gas battle. Jesus, they're still going.
While recovering from the tear gas, it started to become apparent that not everyone was feeling that friendly, and many people viewed us as a new community entering the festival.
Dottie, I was just getting threatened.
Or what?
For having a cigarette.
We're getting very close to someone starting a fight with us. I know that our blood isn't pure for the harvest, but everyone loves a McDonald's, don't they?
Hey what? This has gone from such a lovely day to chaos so fast. I don't know what happened. We're at the point where any beer we have is given on demand, because we are not welcome in this country.
Well, you're most welcome if you've got a beer in your hand, but if you haven't, do fresh meat.
Hola, amigas. Claro, claro. Right, let's like it. Before they think we're trying to steal their women, let's
Bag it.
go. Duffy, come on. Lo siento, mi amigo. Lo siento.
By saying this plays, you can get one later on.
So in other words, you've got a crap ton of bodies later on.
I've got 3 boys waiting for me.
Excellent.
6.
Hello, guys. No, it's fine.
You can't get away from it now.
You know what, boys? I could go a nice sit down. Instead, we're walking into Scrap City.
Back into the war zone. We know that this is the worst idea possible. Yeah. On we
There's a fight going on.
I mean, is this a full-on fight?
Yeah, it's a proper 1-to-1.
Steel on his knuckles.
You can't use knuckle dusters. We've got Charlie Salmon in the commentary box. What do you say to this, Charlie?
To be honest, there's no technique here. It's all slapping. They're not putting their weight behind their punches. Frankly, it's a pathetic effort.
You want me to go in?
No.
This is getting ridiculous. All the people in our group should be going in. Tough is not the one.
The police have said, do you want to have a fight? I was like, fine, okay.
Oh, it's starting. They're off. Oh,
That's tear gas.
That's tear gas. It only takes one person to ruin it for everyone. But, no, because I mean tear gas.
This is a tear gas of Yeah, I'm seeing some squinting eyes, seeing a lot of coffee.
Aye.
It has been tear gas. The event has been tear gas.
It's no safer over here. We've got to line up. First punch missed.
There's a lot going on. Oh, someone's come in! Oh, there's a lot here! But the police are nowhere to be seen.
That's a tear gasable right there. This is a mass riot.
Wake up, please.
Look over there, you've got masses approaching. It's all gone to crap, lads. They said it was a feisting festival and they weren't wrong.
Little did we know, while we were out dancing and mingling with the locals, one of our own had decided to step in the ring because something had been playing on his mind all day.
Are you going in?
I don't know, we'll see. I'm not going to say no if they accuse me.
Accuse you?
Connor, you want me to go in?
No.
This one looks way too big. No, fuck no.
What just happened?
Yeah. I got in a fight. I got in one of the rings
Yeah.
with a boy. and got knocked clean out. Nah, not knocked out, because I'm still aware. I landed a punch on him, he landed two on me, and I went down, fight over.
Do you have concussion?
No. Maybe.
For the rest of the day, we ended up finding safe haven inside of a converted garage, and upon looking back on our experience, it's still hard to comprehend. It's so far-fetched from the type of life that we live, but it's also only something that you can find and experience by travelling the world and seeing it for yourself. As always, I encourage everyone watching to keep on doing what makes you happy, and we'll see you guys next week.
Ipswich.